ice cream, so like my mouth looks a little blue, so don't mind that. But let me let this live get packed because I have a lot to say. All right, so we got about 700 people, so that's cool. So I'm gonna proceed. I'm gonna get straight to the point. We scream at the top of my lungs anymore in order to communicate effectively, nor do I think that that is a way to get a point across. So I'm gonna start on number one. Number one is, yes, I did co-create, produce, and write for Baddie Season 1. Yes. Number two, I was completely involved in every step of the process, down to cast, down to choosing locations, working directly with the owner of the network closely. Yes, I 100% have proof of this. I want to keep it classy and I want to keep it professional. So I don't feel the need to prove that. Anyone who has been a fan, who has been watching since day one, will know these things to be true. I didn't say anything that isn't true. What I said was that I was very much a part of the creation of Baddie's ATL. 110%. I believe this so much, and I know this so much, that I will put this on my dear mother who passed grave. May she be with me when I say this. I gain nothing to lie about a project that I worked on very hardly. I flew out maybe a total of 20 times in honor of this project. You guys all know that. A few other girls who started this project did not make it. Number two, in addition to working hard on this project, I spent, let me put the light on because you guys can't see me. In addition, this is number two. In addition to working extremely hard on this project, I spent about 2 months on Zoom phone calls planning for the execution of this reality TV show. Well, online show, really, because it's not on TV. Let's be real. You might be streaming it on an app and watching it on your TV, but it is not on a televised network on cable TV, unfortunately. So yes, I spent 2 months executing a TV show on Zoom calls, giving all of my ideas day and night. Yes, I sat side by side in meetings at the building of the network that Baddies is currently on. I don't feel the need to continuously say their name because you guys know exactly who I'm referring to. Corporate building, at meetings, discussing numbers, discussing ideas, discussing calls, discussing what we would be doing on the show, discussing activities, discussing who we thought would be a good idea to be there. Number three, the people that were stated to be executive producers were not entirely executive producers. For example, and I'm speaking very clearly because I want you guys to understand this. And I want you guys to understand that I don't have to talk like this. I don't know what she talk about. She a crackhead. I don't have to do that. I'm 32 years old, college educated. I have a degree. We don't need to do that. That's ridiculous. And that is not how a true businesswoman would speak. Anyway, back to my point of number three. Some of the people that were called EPs were not even there for the Zoom phone calls. They did not contribute much to the project. And they got what I like to call a glamour title. A glamour title is a title given to someone of status in order to get them to be a part of the project. Example, hey, we want to get Tanisha Thomas on this. We feel like she would be a good name. Let's slap her on as EP. But the main factor here is that she was not a part of any of the Zoom phone calls. She might have been involved in a few meetings after receiving the title, but she did not contribute. Did she fly out? I helped so closely. Tons of money. And the smallest thing that I can get is a thank you. You have been here since day one of this project. And you deserve every credit and every thank you. Because you worked your butt off. Because I don't even feel the need to curse anymore. It's just played out. We growing up. Yes, Christina, you worked for this. You were there. But what happened is we engaged in a fight. I might have been intimidated by you. I no longer liked you. And I no longer needed you. You were used up. We used you to your fullest. We took all your creative ideas. We used everything we needed from you. You were no longer needed. So we needed to push you to the side. I could live with that because that would be a little bit more honest. But to say that I completely had is a complete lie. But that I was a part of the creation. I'm willing so hard to even put my life on that. And I'm too classy and I'm too airing things out and showing professional receipts, because that's not how I conduct business. And I have future endeavors. Will not allow certain things like this to ruin that for me. Why someone would take that offensively. But I get why someone would take that offensively.